What up, what up? So today we're going to do like light upper body, but we are going to hit some heavy shoulders today probably. And maybe even some heavy t- um, triceps. We got to find a bar real quick. We're going to warm up by just doing some fucking, um, we're going to do some curls. We're going to do some overhead tries and some shoulders just to get warmed up. I would normally do 10 minutes for the curls, 10 minutes for the tries, 10 minutes for the shoulders over here. But I think what we're going to do is just do 100 reps of shoulders by some tries right now just to kind of get warmed up. Like I said, lightweight. Yeah, we are going to do like full upper body though, except for back, because we did back yesterday. And we did legs yesterday. That was a pretty good leg day. For a light leg day, it's pretty good. We're going to do probably later when we move on into the next room. Probably do some light incline press and do some dumbbell press too. And then we'll do some. So I got to do it as I go, you know. So we'll see. Let's start off with some curls. Curling in the squat rack. Let's go. Let's do like 10 sets of 10. That's what I'm gonna do. Easy money. Well, 11. We'll do 10 sets of 11 then. Since I got a racket right there. But yeah, we're going to keep it light today. Like I said, we're just going to do 100 curls right here, 100 tricep extensions, 100 shoulders right here. Just to get warmed up. That's just what we're going to do to get warmed up today. And then we'll move on somewhere else. I think we'll, after we warm up, we'll start with shrugs probably. Let's get another 11 set reps in. 10 sets of 11. That's all I'm doing right now, just to get warmed up. There's 2 down. Somebody left their water bottle. And then after we get warming up, like I said, we're going to do shrugs. We're going to go heavy on that. And heavy on seated dumbbell presses. We'll go heavy on that too. I just want to see where I'm at. I haven't really messed with them in a minute. It's trash, man. Let's see one. I don't know what he wants with it. I'm not going out there. He's probably stuck or something. I don't know. Another 11. Well, let's make it 12, because that'll make it 33. Let's make it 34 or something. Let's just do 14 reps. There we go. Make it 38. If he blows the horn again, I'll go out there and see what he wants. It's hard to tell. We got a casino right beside us, so he could be out there for them too. And I think it's actually a delivery truck. It looks like a delivery truck. And I know it ain't for here. So it probably is for the casino. Anyhow. Let me work on this real quick. Top. Oh. I gotta fix this real quick. Sorry about that. I had to fix it. It was frozen. You got the whole parking lot going. A lot of homeless people like to sleep here too. They like to sleep on the sidewalk. Right here in front of the gym. You gotta step over them sometimes. It's a lot. So we got like 6 sets. And then I think next up is going to be tricep extensions. Just getting warmed up right now, so really not in no rush. We're here all day anyway. Like I said, normally like on a day like today, this is the 6th day straight, so tomorrow will be my rest day. So today, like, I would typically do like 10-minute just burnouts of everything. But not today. Just 10 sets of everything, I guess. Yesterday was a pretty good leg day. I like that. We blasted upper back too. Focused more on wide movements yesterday, so that's kind of cool, fun. But today is going to be light upper body only. But we are going to throw some heavy movements in. I really want to go heavy on shrugs and shoulder press, so we'll do that. The original intention was to get 10 sets of 10, but fuck it, I'm doing like 14, 15. So maybe like 3 more sets of 14 maybe. And then triceps next. And then we'll finish here with shoulders. Make sure we get everything good and warmed up. So that way we can go heavy on a few things, even though it's primarily light day. And I like a good straight bar here, curls and stuff too. That's fun. Bent over rows for sure. My back day was yesterday. Doing some wide back. Fucked around with some lats. We might do lats today a little bit. We'll do some seated lateral raises probably later. Probably go for the whole stack on there. And then whole stack on tricep. Maybe whole stack on curls too. Preacher curls. I don't know. Supposed to be a light full body day, but I do throw in heavy movements soon. Trying to drink this drink down until I get down to enough to put my stuff in it. There we go. Now we'll start on tries a little bit. And I think I can mix my shit now. I'm gonna pour some of it out of this trash can anyway. Get some good water bugs going. There we go. Got my gallon with me too after I drink all of this. See, I'm here all day, so really helps me get my gallon in a day. I gotta have my greens. I don't know if y'all can see how dark that is. Look at how dark that is. That's really good with like orange juice or something. Mix some greens with that. Makes it taste really good. Alright, so let's bang out these triceps. I'll try to only do 10 reps each set, but probably do more. The first 2 sets usually hurt the elbows, but after that they get warmed up. And we're going to do 12. I don't like to stop at 10 for some reason. I'll say 10, but then I won't stop at it. really feel it in that right elbow. I think I've got like fluid on my elbows or something. Someone keeps telling me to have them drained, but you come at my elbow with a needle, my elbow's gonna come at your eye, you know? Fuck that. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a piss real quick. You know, the thing about here is this is a big city, and there's cockroaches. There's cockroaches here at the gym, right? And so, you know, sometimes you'll go in the bathroom, especially if the light's off, and guarding the bathroom door will be this huge ass cockroach. And every time I see him, you know, he looks at me, and I look at him, you know, and then I just haul at. Kind of like that R. Kelly song, that In the Closet, you know. As he, you know, I leave him alone. When I open that door and I see him sitting there in the bathroom, I'm like, nope. Sometimes he'll chase you too. I don't know if it's the same one or not, but he's a biggie. Ain't nothing you can do about him, you know. It's a big city, there's roaches everywhere. Yeah, I remember back in the day, a couple of years back, I was working at a Pizza Hut. I was working in construction during the week, and on the weekends I was working at Pizza Hut. And I used to walk everywhere. You know, my house was like 7 miles from the Pizza Hut. So every day I would walk from either the gym to Pizza Hut on the weekends, or I would walk to my house. And at nighttime, when it's dark, that's when roaches really like to come out. And on the sidewalks here, when you get to Southeast, you'd have cockroaches on the sidewalk like that big. And so at night, I had to be stepping over top of it. They were just everywhere. And that's on the sidewalks outside. That's not even inside. But that's just how it is in the big cities, though. I mean, it's just, you know. Only thing open, though, 24 hours is them casinos. They don't ever display their hours or nothing, but you know they're there and they're doing something. I don't ever think I've ever seen an hour list. And most of them don't even have names. Like, most of them don't have a sign, they don't have no advertisement. You just see a bunch of neons on a building, and then they'll see a sign that says open. And all the windows are blacked out or curtained off. So you just kind of know, you know? That's what that is. Let's do 20 right here. We're still warming up, so next up is going to be shoulders. I'm really just trying to get 100 reps in of each, but I know we're going over that. Let me grab some more of this to de-bloat myself. I didn't take care of my teeth when I was little. And anyhow, in my 30s, they shot infection all over my body. Went through my head, everywhere. Infection spreads throughout your whole body. And I had on a bunch of antibiotics back to back. I was pretty much on 5 different cycles of antibiotics back to back. Destroyed my guts. So now, let's say I'll cut like 10 pounds. As soon as I do that, boom, my stomach will inflate. That sucks. So always take care of them teeth. Brush them with your fucking finger if you got to. Oh. Let's get another one in real quick. Let's just do another 20, just to kind of bang them out. Like I said, I was aiming for like 10 sets of 10, but I just keep doing more, so might as well just keep banging them out, I guess. Alright, so now, shoulders. And instead of saying 10 sets, so I got my greens, and I got my jug for later. Fucking love bloom. It's really good. I've always been a spinach lover, you know? So anytime I can get some greens in me, that's alright. And Bloom's a legit product. I've been fucking with them since they came out. Let's do a set of 20. We almost warmed up. 4 more sets will be good. You know, I was at the Goodwill yesterday, and they had this huge ass and stiff. Very, very stiff. This thing was so stiff, I think if you would have pulled it apart, it would probably shattered into a bunch of pieces. Very old yoga mat. Very thin, hard as a brick. Almost felt like a frozen leather, basically, what it felt like. I don't know where they got that at, but that thing was trash for sure. Old man walked up to me and asked me what it was, and I looked at it and I was like, I believe it's an old ass yoga mat. I think he thought it was a mat that goes in front of your sink or something. Three more sets and we should be warmed up. And I think I want to start with shrugs or something. And then we'll go in the next room. We're going to do shrugs in here. But then we'll go in the next room and bang out a few things. And then I really want to use these dumbbells in here for heavy dumbbell presses. Because I like these dumbbells better. But excuse me. We're going to probably go to, I think they got hundreds now. Let me take a look. Anyhow, I think I see like 200-pound dumbbells over there, so we're going to go for those. Just for shoulders. We might do some, actually we're going to go in there and do some heavy chest dumbbell press up with. supposed to be a light full body day, but I keep wanting to go heavy and stuff. So 2 heavy movements for shoulders, 1 heavy movement for lats, and I'll allow myself 1 moderately heavy chest. That's supposed to be light day, so try not to do too much heavy. Just want to get a bunch of reps in today. Felt good. Pop my right shoulder. Get all the kinks out. There we go. I like that. Felt pretty good. Might do some twisties here in a minute. Get my back even looser. Oh, there it goes. Hell yeah. Alright, last set, and then we're gonna heavy shrugs. I don't think we need to raise that up none. But keep it that low, it'll be hitting our lower back a little too, so double the strain, I guess. There we go. Now let's get to these shrugs. I haven't messed with shrugs in a bit. That's why I'm kind of adamant on wanting to do them. I like good dumbbell shrugs too, but I think I want to do some barbell shrugs. I used to love doing these. Like I used to do these every freaking week, you know. But you know, as you get older and as you've been training longer and longer, you find newer workouts and you cancel out older ones. And then sometimes you forget that you used to do a workout and then you see somebody else doing it and you're like, oh shit, I used to love doing those. So then you remember and you're like, oh shit, I'm about to add those back. Alright, let's get these in. Let's just do let's go for 20. There we go. Now let's do like 2 sets of 20 or something, and then we'll go up weight. Where I haven't done them in a second. I don't really want to jump to nothing crazy, you know. So we'll do 2 sets of 20, then we'll throw some quarters on. Another 2 sets of 20s. Then we'll throw some 45s on. Some more 45s, I guess. And then we're going to work our way to like 3 plates, I guess. So I like shrugs, you know. I used to do these a lot. Like when I used to stay real cut up, this was one of my favorites for traps. I don't think there's a better workout for your traps than barbell shrugs and farmer carries done correctly, not having your arms all limp. If you want to do a real farmer carry, a real effective one, you're going to want to grab at least 50s to 75s. Continuously hold a shrug. Hold it in the up motion. Walk from one end to another while holding that shrug. That's how you do a real good farmer work. Not throw a bunch of weights in your hand and just haul ass with them. I mean, that's stupid. I guess realistically, that's more or less how a farmer would carry something, but you're literally doing nothing but destroying your joints by doing that. Slinging motion and just being all limp. Nah. Alright, let's hit these up. See, I didn't raise it up none, so that way you can target our lower back just a little, almost like a deadlift. Woo! It's like 5 something for me. I don't know. It might be like 5:30 by now, 5:40. I don't know. It's not 6 o'clock. I don't think. So let's hit up another set here, and then we're gonna throw our plates on. Alright, let's get it. Now we'll throw our plates on. The shrugs, barbell shrugs, was one of the first things I ever actually went heavy on. Back when I used to stay around 145, 155 all year round, I couldn't really do much heavy movements. I could with curls. I was actually stronger at 145, 155 on curls than I am now. Way stronger. And then I was way stronger on shrugs too than I am now too. A lot of people say when you gain weight, you get stronger. And it's true, but if you don't train the same movement, then of course you're going to get weaker at it. So I think that's more or less what it is. Because I don't really train arms like I used to. I used to blast arms. I'd come in, and for an hour straight, I would just focus on arms. I'd run the rack from 5s to 50s. And I hit the 50s, I'd go back down to 5s. And then, towards the end of that hour, I would grab the 60s, 70s, I was way stronger when I was cut up than I am now on biceps. Triceps are about the same. Alright, so now we got our plates on there. So I had to go to the bathroom. I drink a lot of water, so I'm back and forth, you know. So here we go. Let's bang these out here. Easy money. And I think we're actually going to go up. So let's go ahead and jump up real quick. Actually, I don't feel like digging this. Hit another set. I'm gonna try like a reverse grip. Alright, that's kind of fun. Sometimes it's good to play around with your grips, because when you change your grips around and everything, you notice it does a whole new ball feel. Whole different thing. Somebody walked in a minute ago and then just walked right back out. Just take one of these plates off. Like I said, we are going to go heavy with dumbbells too. We didn't really go heavy here like I wanted to, but I'm just not feeling it. Easy money. Really not, I don't know, I'll crack into some water. You know, in the mornings when I try to have a little caffeine, kind of bloats me too. Easy money. I might want to play with these kabuki bars a little bit too. I might want to play with that a little later. I know I do want to play with the football bar a little bit. Haven't messed with that in a fat minute. So we might do that later for some chest. Since the day is a full body light day anyway, we'll do some light football bar presses. Ever since I switched to like a split, and I switched to for like legs, I kind of been liking banging out legs. So let's get in here and bang out this room. Let me throw my bloom away, my empty packets. I eat a lot of fiber, and last night I ate like 3 fiber gummies right before bed. So this morning I wake up 4 o'clock in the morning, shit 3 times before I got here. I was going to the bathroom, go back to the bathroom, go to the bathroom, go back to the bathroom. That's kind of what you want with fiber supplements, though. Everyone kind of uses this bench here for, just stacking stuff up. I like using it, though. So let's see, what do we want to hit? What do we want to hit? We're not going to do heavy dumbbells yet, because I want to do different dumbbells than these.